Hi, my name is Dennis from Flux TV. On street pauses, I walk down the street of Singapore to find out more about what people are thinking about my hypothesis. Hypothesis number 1. Singaporeans do not know who is our finance minister. Hypothesis number 2. Singaporeans do not care about the Singapore Budget 2018. Hypothesis number 3. Singaporeans are not agreeable to the GST increase. To find out more whether it's Citrus Sodalicious, follow me. Do you know who's the finance minister of Singapore?
I don't, unfortunately.
No. No one. Oh my gosh, no. No, I do not know, I'm so sorry.
Tarman, right?
I can see his face, but I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
Well, I do know him, but his name...
Do you care about Budget 2018?
We have to, right? If you don't care about it, it cares about you.
Care to a certain extent. Because like the budget will affect most of Singaporeans, right? So I just like, at least I will just take note of the certain like what is happening in Singapore so that I will take note.
Because this is like my first job, so I do not feel the effects of the budget yet lah. So I believe like the budget will start to affect me soon.
No, not really. Because it doesn't really affect me.
Obviously, everyone should care for budget, right? I mean, being a citizen or being a person living here.
Yeah, of course I care because they say that they are going to increase 9%.
Absolutely. I think everybody here should. I think although we came here as expats, more often than not we also get entangled with those things that happen to us.
I'm concerned about obviously how people have to live.
Okay, the last question. There is a proposed GST increase, right, from 7 to 9%. What are your thoughts about it?
It depends on where they're funneling the extra funds to. But I think it could be a good thing.
In a way, actually we don't agree because living in Singapore is really quite expensive. But because Singapore is trying to like be more up to date, so for getting all these up to date features, we need to actually increase the GST. But we will suffer like Singaporeans.
I agree that rise in the GST, right, is somehow agreeable for Singapore society because like other countries they also have like high taxes, right? So why Singapore is a developed country, why are we not like having high taxes as compared to other developed countries as well?
If the government has taken some step towards that, I think they would have taken it wisely and they would have made some calculations around it.
I don't agree for this. 7% already we cannot give. So I think 9% is so much. And those who like manager like that, they can afford. But for us as a cleaner or like middle class, it's really very, very difficult to go.
I'm sure there are reasons for that to be increased. Personally, I think it is still lower than what is there in other parts of the world. So I'm sure the government here has invested heavily in infrastructure.
But probably 9% is not that high compared with other parts of the world.
Oh, after a hot day and after speaking to so many people, I think it's pretty Citrus Sodalicious. Why? Because most people don't know who is Mr. Heng Swee Keat, our finance minister. Whether they care about budget, I think most of them care. But with regards to whether GST increase for 7% to 9% is justifiable, I think those with unstable jobs find that it's hard to keep up with the rising costs. But those with stable jobs find that it's justifiable because for 9% is actually considered quite low as compared to some other countries. So overall, whether it's Citrus Sodalicious, I think it's pretty Citrus Sodalicious this time round. Please like our videos and subscribe to our channel.